1, 2, 3, 4.
Apologies, I'm going to put this at the beginning of the video. Just really quick, I just wanted to give another huge thank you and shout out to Matti Lindholm. So please, if you haven't subscribed to Matti's channel, please do. If I remember, I'll put a link down below. Again, Matti, thank you so much for everything you've done for the community, and thank you for these wonderful gifts. I will treasure them always. Thank you, my friend. Well, hello, fellow wet shavers. Leroy here. Neil Meow's back with another shaving video. How is everybody? Hope you're all doing well. Okay, this video is really long overdue. You guys all know how awesome Matti Lindholm is, and this shave is kind of a little thank you / tribute to him and what he's been doing for the community over the past couple of years. I was one of the lucky people that got a little care package from Matti. I think it's been about a year ago now, I think. My mind is all messed up. I'm kind of like Chris Madden in that sense. My mind is, I can't remember shit either. But anyways, he contacted me and said, hey, I'm going to send you a package. Can you help me ship these to other people? And there'll be something inside there for you. So you guys have seen Shooting the Shaves video. You have seen Iceman's video. And you have seen Justin's videos on the packages that they got from Matti. And this is just my video. Sorry for the long intro, but I'm just going to go ahead and let me tell you what I'm going to be using. And we'll see how it goes. All right. So we all know Matti's got his hands on everything in shaving now. He's doing soaps. He makes brushes. He restores and hones straight razors. I'm one of the lucky few that have one of his brushes. There's his little insignia right there, ML. This is the Maggart's 24mm synthetic knot. I really enjoy the shape of this handle. It fits really good in the hand. So I've used this a few times, not as much as I should, because it's pretty sentimental to me. So I don't use it as often as I should. Next, he also sent me some soap. He sent me the Swedish Witch. Now, I had gotten some Swedish Witch shave soap from Frank Stromberg maybe 2 years ago now, I think. And Frank sent me the tallow version, which was something spice. I can't remember. Classic Spice or something like that. Matti sent me a vegan base, which is unscented. And I'm one of those people, I don't like the loose pucks. So what I did, I actually grated both of these. So here's the cap. I grated them up, I mixed them, and I put them into one container. So this is a mix of those two soaps. I've used this a few times, and it produces a really nice lather, and you will see that here shortly. Again, this is a combo of the Swedish Witch tallow and non-tallow soaps, one scented and one unscented. Now, the Piscise Resistance, and this is the reason why I haven't done the video for quite some time. I got a CV Heliostrand from Matti as well. This one is the number 31. I don't know if you guys can see that. Maybe not, but trust me, it's a 31. Matti honed this himself, finished it on his JNat, his older JNat, and it shaved great when I got it. But in the beginning, that's when I was starting out with straights. I was starting out with straights. I had no idea how to strop, and at the time, I didn't know my strop was jacked up, so I jacked up the edge on this. And the reason why I've been waiting such a long time to do it is I have been waiting to get my honing skills to a point where I'm a bit more consistent so I can refresh this edge. I refreshed it, and we're going to see how it goes. I have a backup. Okay, let me go ahead. I'm going to get this blue water on my face, and we'll get to lathering. Yeah, this is actually, it's actually a really good soap. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to wet this brush really quick. All right, I've got it wet, shook it out a bit. I have a little cup here that I can dip the tips in case I need it. But man, yeah, there's been a lot of stuff going on in the industry. Marion the Barbarian has just been all over the place. This dude is, I'm continuously impressed with how much he's contributing to the community here. It's great, you know, and him, Matti, you cannot name everybody. Justin, Chris, Bailey, man, who else? You know, lots of people. I mean, I can't think of them all because I just can't, and I probably should name people because some people will get mad. Why didn't you name me? Hey, come on, guys, it's just shaving. All right, so I got this nice little load here. We're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna paint it on. So a little update, I finally killed, I think you guys might know, but I killed off that ice pineapple. And then I'm gonna try to kill another soap. So I mentioned before, I need to kill some soaps. So what I'm probably gonna end up doing is just taking soaps that either I don't use or I'm not a huge fan of the scent. I just try to knock them out. I think all the soaps that I have are good performers. So you'll probably be seeing a few shave videos where I'll be using the same soap over and over. I'll just apologize right now about that. But man, I gotta start knocking some shit out. Oh, that was a big dunk. Shit. This soap is really, really slick. Now, the scent strength on this is on the weaker side, I guess. Maybe like around a 3 to 4. But to be fair, I have an unscented and a scented mixed. But what I'm getting mostly in this scent is probably the soy wax that's in it. It really does create a beautiful, beautiful lather. Man, I mean, I like a yogurty consistency to where it looks like Greek yogurt. And this is just beautiful. Look at that. Look at that. So if you haven't had a chance to try Swedish Witch, see if you can try to get your hands on some. I'm gonna rinse out the my puck real quick. See, this is what it is before. I'm kind of OCD about that. And then after. So what I do, so you guys know I've bloomed since I started wet shaving. I got that from Nick Shaves, and I've just enjoyed it ever since. I tried not blooming, but I prefer to bloom. But anyways, when I'm done, I rinse off the puck, get all the foam off, and then after I'm done, I store it. I store it upside down, but I store it at an angle so that the water can kind of drip off the side off into one area, right, and then drips off. And I have it sitting over some paper towels, and I leave it out for 2 days. Kind of experimenting right there with that. Before I just did it for 24 hours, but I'm going to see what happens if I do it for 2 days. All right. Man, I sure hope this edge is good. Still trying to learn that Ozuku. That Ozuku is a very, very hard stone. And I'm finding out that thanks to Stephen Davidson, and he left a comment in one of my videos, it's a slow cutter, and it really is. So I've found out that I haven't been spending enough time on it. Really nice. Nice. I forgot what the size of this razor is. It's like a 5/8, I think. And what's really cool about it is it's pretty maneuverable. The thumb notch here is just, it's really nice for my hand. I have no idea what kind of point that is. Maybe Irish point. I have no idea. Matti, if you see this, what's the point on this? Ooh. I don't know why I'm a little shaky this morning. Maybe too much coffee. But yeah, so It's pretty freaking amazing that Matty's doing his own soap now, and it's starting to make its way over here in the US. I'm not in a position where I can get some right now. So we're going to have to wait on that. Not bad. So I need to apologize, Matty. I'm really sorry I jacked up your edge. But when I first got it, it shaved really well. I shaved with the very first shave I used this with. I think I used Declaration Grooming's Sellout in their older Icarus base. And it shaved great. I stropped it. I fucked it up. It's shaving pretty good. Pretty good. Right? Left side. So yeah, so I had mentioned I want to try to kill a few soaps. Yeah, it's too much freaking coffee. God dang, I'm shaking. That's scary. Sorry guys, a little quiet right there. I have to concentrate because I'm shaking so freaking much. The shave is going really well. Been able to watch a few more videos, so I'm like 2 days behind now. If there's any new subs, I do apologize. I tend to kind of just ramble on whatever pops into my mind. I kind of talk about. I don't script these videos. I have an idea what I want to say, but sometimes it just doesn't turn out. But if someone does come across this channel and you're not a subscriber to Matti Lindholm, you need to go subscribe to Matty's channel. His channel needs to be bigger for sure. All of us need it. All of our guys, all of these wet tubers need to have bigger channels. But I've mentioned it before. I didn't get into this for a bunch of subs. I just wanted to show you guys my journey on learning the Kamasori, which kind of transitioned into straights. So it is what it is. Right. First pass was good. Really good. There's the quality of the lather. Really good. I would be curious if someone out there who has tried Matty's soap and Swedish Witch to kind of compare them. I'm just really curious. From what I've heard and seen, Matty's soap performs pretty dang good. So I'm pretty impressed about that. Man, I don't know if you guys saw this, but Matti got a new J-Nat. Oh, that thing is just beautiful. Really looking forward to seeing some of his results. I wish Matti lived closer and I can just send him a razor to home for me and have him try it out, right? But man, shipping to Sweden I don't think is very cheap. You guys can see how easy it is to maneuver under the nose. My chin whiskers are really, really tough. So that's always a really, really good test for me when it comes to judging edges. And I can tell keenness isn't where I want it, but it's my fault, not Maddie's fault. And definitely not the soap's fault. This is good soap. You can't really complain about the soap. I guess the only complaint is it's more difficult to get in the US. But I think she ships international. It's a pretty cool little razor though. I do like this. I may not use it as much. But now that my skills are getting a little bit better on the stones, you'll probably be seeing less gold dollars, less naked armors, and more of stuff like this. Because I don't want to take the chance of screwing up one of those, right? I got plenty of cheap razors to practice on. It's really maneuverable. It's really, really nice. But I still prefer the weight of those bigger blades. I fell in love with that Max Sprecher that I was able to test out. Man, beautiful, beautiful razor. But that's out of the budget for now. I won't be able to spend that kind of money on a razor for a while. Probably a long while, unfortunately. But, I mean, I do have this one, right? So, let me tell you something about this one. Man, hold on. So, I mentioned, you guys have seen that in a couple of videos before. I rehoned it, started from the ground up. I put tape on the spine, reset the bevel, went all the way up to the Dota. Shaped pretty well. Then I thought, let me just refresh it on my new JNAT. I forgot to put tape on it. So I said, screw it. Continued with it. But man, the haze that a JNAT puts on a bevel, I can't explain it. It's beautiful. This gray cloud. It's just, man, this is beautiful. All right, so now this is the real test. This is going to be against my grain. How much? 18 minutes? Skipped. Not bad. Skipped a little bit. Yeah, just trying to learn that JNAT is tough. Man, it's a good, well-hydrated soap. Little tough right there. Let me switch hands. Remember, dry hands. That's important with the straight. I've got a gold dollar. Is it the 206, the one with the carbon handle? Been trying to put a better edge on that one, but I couldn't get the, just didn't sit right on the stone, and I finally figured out that it was the shoulder, the stabilizer wasn't ground down enough, and it's interfering with getting a good edge on it, so I kind of gave up. Yep, okay, struggles a little bit against the grain on my chin. But everywhere else is pretty good. So yeah, guys, so in the future, expect to see multiple uses of the same soap. So to spare your boredom, I'll probably just load the brush off camera and then maybe just finish up my lather on camera, something like that, just to kind of keep it any less boring. Really, really nice soap. So this is all that's left in the brush. So probably enough for one more pass. So we'll see how good. It's a really, really nice soap. I mean, look at that. It's well hydrated. It's just like Greek yogurt, like I like it. So that's the brush. I promise. So one method I was going to experiment with was, you guys watched Shave Cave, right? Have you guys seen him load his brush? I mean, he's got that Omega Professional 26mm bore knot, and he just kind of like digs into the puck, right? I mean, he fills up that entire brush with soap, and then just goes to town. So I'm going to experiment with that on camera too and see how that turns out. Nice shave. I got a little bit further ways to go. Just it's learning a new stone, learning how much slurry to use, how much not to use, how much to dilute. It's a long process, but at least I'm to a point now where I can get a serviceable edge. Not great, but serviceable. So still struggles here, and that's always a hard part for me. But the rest is BBS, not BBS, but DFS. So I'm happy. I can't complain, right? I'm also trying to keep these under 25 minutes, so I barely made it this time. So thanks for joining me, everybody. No Bible talk today. Sorry, I just wanted to get this shave done. I'm kind of behind schedule. I got a bunch of stuff going on at home and work and whatnot, so I'm just kind of like, my brain's just about to explode. Behind on my comments on my last video, so I'll try to get to that after this. So, all right. Any questions? Chime down below. Thanks for all the new subscribers. I really, really appreciate it. Take care, everybody. Hope you guys are staying safe out there. As always, God does love in each and every one of you. He wants you all to repent. So, God bless you all. Don't text and drive. And until next time, take care.